A year ago this week, on January 30th, the first COVID-19 patient arrived at UW Health. And this happened to have been the first case in the state of Wisconsin. And since then, 941 patients have been hospitalized at that hospital.
So let's join Dr. Jeff Pothof. He joins us now to look back on the year of treating coronavirus cases. When you look at the state total, 5,500 deaths, more than 530,000 people contracted the virus. How do you put this in perspective, though?
Boy, it really is hard to put in perspective. I think most of us in healthcare have never seen anything like this. A single disease that, comes up within the span of a year really affects our communities, makes a lot of people sick, causes a lot of death. And now, a year later, talking about a vaccination rollout program, it was a whirlwind. I mean, it's just been absolutely crazy to think about how fast things moved over the last 12 months.
Yeah, very frightening. And Dr. Pothof, can you tell us what lessons have you learned over this time? I mean, this had to have been a very difficult time for anybody in healthcare.
Yeah, I think on the bright side, we learned that, when people unite to a singular purpose, they can do amazing things, set up a testing center in, less than a week, switch from in-person visits to telehealth visits in just a couple weeks. It was really inspiring to be part of those teams that did such amazing things. And that story was repeated over and over across the state and the country. At the same time, I don't think we anticipated how much social media would impact our ability to get the narrative out there. What is this disease? What do you need to do to be safe? There were contrarian opinions that were out there that we needed to work with, which was a challenge. I think it's something we still find challenging today.
And with just a few seconds left, I mean, a year ago, as we were approaching March and April, fear seemed to be the word that was on everybody's mind when they were looking at this virus. As we look forward now, a year, the next year, vaccines are here. That's going to change everything, won't it?
Yeah, the outlook is so different. I mean, we were scared. We didn't know what was going to happen. Now, a year later, there's light at the end of that tunnel. That light gets brighter every single day. Vaccines are here. They're being rolled out. The temperament, the attitude is just so much more cheerful and hopeful this year than it was last year.
Well, that is a perfect note to end on. Dr. Jeff Pothof, UW Health, thank you very much for being with us again this afternoon.